Guys, Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning, recipes, a little bit of everything. It is super windy today. It has been right at 2 weeks since I planted my garden, and we had tons of rain and it was flooded out. You can go back and see on my last video where the rain just puddled up in there really bad. But let me show you what's happening out there right now. Looky there. My green beans have come up like a bunch of champs. Looking really good. I've got some beets over here that are starting to come up. These are the early Detroit Reds. So I'm excited about that. I did a whole row of these. I've got some of my tomatoes and peppers out here in the main garden along with my raised beds, and I'll show you that in just a second. Squash and zucchini is coming up fabulous. As much of a hindrance that rain was for the mud, it sure did get these things to germinating really quick. Here's my little cucumbers. You can see they're doing really well. Now let's go check out the raised beds. Spinach is coming to fruition really quick. I'll be eating some of this weekend, but it's looking absolutely yummy. Now let's come over here and let me show you. My husband planted some garlic, and you can see that's coming up. And we have some ginger in here too, and you can start to see that coming up. We're really excited to see how this ginger does. We are big ginger eaters. We're firm believers in it. So eager to see how this comes up here. We put some herbs in a little raised box. So I've got some basil in there, and I've got some oregano, and I got some rosemary, along with a couple of petunias. I love the smell of petunias this time of year. We're doing our onions the same way. I did put some out in the main garden, but I'm going to try this here in this little raised box bed. They look like they're doing pretty good. Here's one of the raised beds. I've got some jalapenos in here, and I got a couple of tomato plants. You can see those. I've had to put chicken wire around it because I have a German Shepherd who's just a little over a year old, and she likes to get in there and dig, so we had to protect them for now. I want you to notice that my little tomato bush right here has some black and yellow leaves. That's from all the rain. So I'm fixing to fertilize those, and I'm going to fertilize them with some organic chicken manure fertilizer, and I'm going to use about 1.5 tablespoons of fertilizer. We're expecting more rain tonight, unfortunately, but I want to get them fertilized along with the peppers before that rolls in. Here's my next raised bed. Got quite a few tomatoes in here. This is where my mortgage lifters are. Really excited to see how they do here. Last year we had some 1 to 3 pound tomatoes off these things. Absolutely love the mortgage lifters. They are very meaty tomatoes, very good eating. Here are all my seeds coming up. You can see I've got some good looking tomato bushes or plants coming up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant some of the bigger ones this afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and get them in the ground. The poblano peppers and the Anaheim peppers are a little slow, but you know what? We can grow those through the first freeze here. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and let them continue to grow, and as soon as they're ready, I've got them a spot in the main garden to plant. We're also trying to grow some potatoes in a pot, and you can see they're doing really good. My husband started these last week, I believe, and they started coming up pretty quick. And so as these greens come out of the soil, we'll add a little bit more until we fill this thing up. And it's a very large pot. You may not can tell in here, but it's a very large pot. So we expect to get, I don't know, maybe 20 pounds of potatoes, maybe more. Who knows? But we'll find out and let you know. Okay, guys, we are at day 10 for our shelter in place, and I work from home for this mess that's going on. It's kind of a scary situation, but the counties north of us have been shelter in place for a couple of weeks. Our county just declared it today. I don't think that we have near the cases that they do a little north of here, but we have been sheltering in place now for over a week, and it's getting pretty serious out there. Be sure and take care, and guys, I can't emphasize to you more and more and more. You need to plant a garden. You need to get some seeds in the ground. You can do it in just a very small area. You can do a raised bed, or you can find a 10 by 10 spot or a 5 by 10 spot, and there's quite a bit you can grow in something that size. So it's very important that you try to get something in the ground. We did see some correspondence this week where Baker Heirloom, which is where we get our seeds, is having a small shortage. They were having delays in shipping, but I did go on there and look this morning and was able to see that they had some squashes available. I really encourage you to go out and get these seeds, and even if you don't want to plant them this year, you'll have them for next year, but listen to me, you really need to get a garden in the ground this year. It's a different world right now for us. I don't know how long it's going to be before we get back to normal, but or if we will get back to normal. I seem to have hope and faith that we will. But do get out there, plant. You still have time. You have a couple of weeks to get it going. Get your ground ready, get your seeds on order, get them in the ground. Take care. God bless. We appreciate each and every one of you. Be sure and hit that subscribe button so you can keep track of the progress of the garden and our new project that's going to be coming up in June. And if you like this video, we ask that you click the like button. Take care. Have a great weekend. See you shortly.